Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope this video find everyone doing well and in good spirit. Let me catch my breath for a minute, guys. I was yelling something to Gary before he well, I wasn't yelling, I was asking him about something he had did we have before we started the video. So it might have came on, he cut the camera on, so if you heard maybe he's saying, look at that right there. I was talking to Tuck, so he had cut it on, and I was like, sister trying to cut it back off. We need to get this video over and have our dinner. Guys, this is our Friday meal. Wait a minute, clock. You're trying to overtalk me, overdo me. God, did you realize that thing chimed that long?
Yeah.
You did? I be in the house with it. I don't never pay any attention. I was like, well, I didn't want to compete with it doing all that there. So I was going to stop because I didn't think it do it. I never really just paid. I don't had it so long, guys. I don't really pay it that much attention. But since I was trying to wait till it stopped, I'm like, is it going to ever stop? It done tore up, need a new battery or what? Okay, guys, let me give you a little update on what's going on the channel, which is not much, and like the meals and stuff that we've been having is basically meals and stuff that I have shared with you guys, and I haven't been cooking anything that I haven't already shared with you guys. So I don't believe in just repeating and putting stuff up just to be putting it up. Even though I have several different recipes, guys, that I haven't shared with you guys on different stuff that I have prepared, from the vegetables to the meats and stuff like that. At the time that I was having them, it wasn't any different. And then if it was something different, I didn't think that I need to do, I haven't put that video up yet. So that's the reason I haven't put up any videos as of yet. And right now, we've just been kind of busy. Well, mostly Tuck, but we got a long ways to go. I was talking to a friend this afternoon. She was saying she was cleaning and getting her garden prepared, and I plan on doing it. But right now, Tuck have been going out there, been doing a lot of different things. But what I have been doing, like in my head, as to what I think I'm gonna try different in the spring. I try to always introduce something new to you guys each season that we plant, which is only a spring garden and a fall garden. But I haven't came up with anything yet I wanted to introduce in the spring garden, because we have limited amount of space, and this is 2 senior citizens doing this garden and not trying to take on that much work. Because when you do that spring garden, it goes on just so smoothly for me, because it's not really hot out there, and then everything takes off real good, and then sun pops in. Mother Nature get to sit in that sun, and you got to get out there, get the watering, and that watering gonna cause you have to pull weeds and all of that stuff, and it's a lot of work. So that's the reason. And then once your crops start producing, you got to, if you haven't planted more than a couple of plants, you got to put it up, eat it up, or do something with it. Because I don't plant my garden to be wasteful. And it's a lot of work involved in doing a little garden on a small scale or whatever. And I absolutely love doing the garden. And it has produced just wonderful vegetables for us. Brought back old childhood memories. I just love it. And I'm also thankful to God that we are able to go out there and do what we do to plant and, harvest it. And I get in the kitchen and stuff and do what I have to do with it. And it has been great. I feel so blessed having the fresh vegetables and stuff that we have had to eat in the past couple of years. And one thing else I was going to tell you guys, I might have said it in the other video, but I'm not sure that I did. We was producing a lot of tomatoes, especially those little small tomatoes, and I'm just not a wasteful person. I always try to use good stewardship over whatever God bless me with. Either if I'm not using it, I have a friend that I can share with. I don't like to just be throwing stuff out because I got too many. That's when I don't do nothing for my videos that with the cooking and preparing the food or whatever that we are not going to use or it's going to go to waste. I'm not going to do that. I know God wouldn't be pleased with that. So, but what I was going to tell you, Tuck was bringing so many tomatoes out from out there, was putting in, bringing them in, and they was piling up. I went head on and I kind of blanched them. It was some small ones and some of the big ones. I washed them up and cleaned them up, and then I went head on and you know how you do the hot water, then put it in the cold water, and then get the skin off of it. And then I did that, and then I put them on the stove, and I kind of cooked them a little bit, and then I put them in some jars. I knew exactly what I was doing, and they was fine. I didn't do a big batch of them, but I went head on and I didn't can them. I was wondering why I was getting so mixed up. I did the canning of the peppers and stuff like that. Maybe had got twisted up there for a minute, guys. I know what I was wondering why that wouldn't come to me like it's supposed to. I know what I did. But what I did, I put them on the stove and I cooked them and I put them in the freezer. I think we had about 6 pints of them. And this, when it was after Thanksgiving, I made that soup that I had to send back for Mario. Yeah, because when Brittany came home for Christmas, I was telling my son that I had used the tomatoes and stuff out the garden, and I had made like a 2-meat beef stew where I used the ground beef, and then I get like a little small chuck roast and cut it up or whatever. I made soup, not stew. It's different. And I was telling myself, oh, it's so good, so delicious. I said, them there fresh tomatoes out the garden, it set it off. And I sent him a little video showing him the soup and all that kind of stuff. He said, send me a bag of that soup back by Brittany. Hey guys, even though I got 2 and they 15 years apart, I know how they is. So when Brittany came and I sent stuff back by her, and I was making sure what I sent for Mario, she could have the same. Because if I didn't ask her, and he would mention, that soup Mama sent was good or something like that. What soup? Mama didn't give me any soup. So I had some bags of it out in the freezer for me and Tuck. And so I gave her a bag and him a bag. And then which I was going to give both of them to Camp Stew, but after he asked for that soup, I had to just, you have to treat your child, do equal stuff with your kids. No matter how old they get, there's still a little jealousy in there when they think mom and dad is doing a little bit more for one than they do the other. Because I used to have to tell him all the time, that's your baby's sister. Make it feel all big and whatever. But anyway, guys, so much for that. So let me, we cleaning out the garden stuff, and it's a hot mess out there. I tell you, it's a whole lot of hot mess out there. I'm waiting to Tuck get the biggest of it out the way, and then I'm gonna come out there and scratch over in some dirt and add whatever's needed to. Like I was fixing to say, I was talking to a friend of mine today, and she was talking about how she was working in the garden. And a conversation came up about she was taking some plant out of the soil that she had, and she was wondering could she just go back in and replant in it. And I was saying, yeah, as long as I said you just add some, put some peat moss or manure or plant food or whatever in it. and I was trying, I couldn't think of the name of it. I was saying, you need to enrich. I must have been thinking about some some flowers, a meal or something. I said, yeah, just, you need to probably enrich it. And then she said, amend it. She said, amend it. And I said, yeah, that's the word. I couldn't think of it. I was saying enrich like it was a bag of meal with some stuff, you know, in it. But so, yeah. I'm going to go out and do whatever amendments. I'm going to go and, well, put it like this. I'm going to amend the soil with some other, you know, what I know it need in it. Once I go out there and look at it and touch it and everything, I can tell you what's up. So, guys, that's about all I have to say now. I don't know what's going to be the next video I get up for you guys. I might do a cake for Tuck, but I done held back off the cake. That's where you're not going to see any dessert in this meal. I think we done desserted enough. Starting from way before November to December. And when I went to the grocery stores, I found some fruit bars. And so when I get ready for a little taste of sweet, I hope it hold out. You know, I'm going to get that. I think Tuck got candy and all that kind of stuff over there. If that... If them fruit bars I got, which is a coconut and a mango, I tried one of the coconut bars yesterday, Tuck.
Oh yeah.
And I have like it tastes just like the old-fashioned coconut. You know, when my mom used to grate the coconut and stuff like that. And it would just kept. I said, I don't know but it wasn't as fresh as that. And I kept getting them little bitty particles and stuff in my mouth. I'm like, I don't know about you, coconut bar. I don't know if the flavor is great though. It's good. But you know I love the mango bars, so that's the reason I went and tried the coconut bars pops. And they're good. It's good though. You gotta try it. So we're not having a dessert today, guys. We got to pull back a little bit on those desserts. So I may not have anything like the bacon of the, because we got some pies and stuff in the freezer now, you know that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
And so if you want one, you get it out, throw it out, whatever. And because we even got a pecan pie in there. But like I said, unless you want to eat it all by yourself, I wasn't going to fool with any of it. So, but anyway, guys, let me tell you what we're having for our little Friday supper. And then I'm going to go ahead on and end this video. We got some catfish, whole fried catfish. I get my catfish over there at Publix, guys, in the seafood department, and it is delicious. And then we got some fries, and got some hush puppies, some coleslaw, and you guys that been with me a while, you know I always have me some pickles and sweet onions on the side. But I still haven't gotten me any dill pickle. That's the bread and butter pickles right there. They still just as good. And I bought, didn't I buy a jar of the bread and butter?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
I bought that and then still didn't even think to get the dill because I don't eat the dill chips or stuff like I do the bread and butter. Because they would stay, because I have them like mostly for hamburgers either when I do have fish, and they'll stay in the refrigerator so long till they'll get the taste and whatever. I mean smelling, you know, they don't be fresh. And I said, well, I'm just not going to get them until I just, you know, I'm going to have hamburgers and stuff. But I was going to get some. I was thinking I was going to get some, but I just didn't get them when I was in the grocery store 3 days ago. So like I say, we got the catfish, and I think I got a video up showing you guys how I fried the catfish, and we got some hush puppies. And for our drink, we got some lemonade. And that's it, guys. I told you about the coleslaw now.
Yes.
We got the coleslaw and lemonade, and we're going to enjoy. I hear a lot of YouTubers call it fish Friday, Friday fish. I ain't no sense in asking you because I know you don't know. Fish fry Friday or something like that. But when I was growing up, we used to have it on Saturdays or either, well, Fridays sometime if my step-grandfather wasn't coming down. And then, I mean, Fridays, yes, sometime. But if he was coming down, we would have it on Saturdays. So that's the reason I always call it Saturday Fish. And that's it, guys. There's nothing else I can tell you about the meal. And we fixing to get off and just enjoy it. And guys, I appreciate you viewing my videos and stuff, and thumbsing up my video and leaving me comments. That you know I always enjoy reading your comments and stuff. And don't forget my daughter, Britt Simone. She's gonna come on. She got a few videos, new videos up there in Birmingham, and I'm learning there's some nice restaurants up there. 'Cause you know Brittany I don't know how she know to pick them spots and stuff, but she's good at that. And so 'cause she did one, and I left her a comment. Gary, you gotta see the comment I left on there. I said, Brittany, go get me, but I had to. They like, it's the name. Guess what the name of the restaurant she went to?
I don't know.
It's called a Slutty Vegan.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that name.
I was like, oh my God, I'd be scared of that food. Is a slut fixing it, or the food slutty, or what? Now she said,
but it's vegan. Yeah.
Yeah, it's vegan, and she showed the hamburgers. I said, even them fries look good. Well, I know it wasn't no ham. I don't know what kind of burger it was, but it looked real good. But you know, I'm not into imitation meats and all that kind of stuff. Love vegetables. I can go there and tap some vegetable dishes, but it was, you know, the restaurant and stuff, the food looked really good, what she showed. And you know, Brittany, I call her, she's a restaurant and all kind of connoisseur. To me, she always knows stuff about, even in the grocery store. Yeah, she's a grocery store connoisseur. I don't know if she be watching that on TV or what, how she be hearing about all this different stuff. But everything she recommend to me be awesome. And then little Smut, he done started to like their new place and stuff, and he's really, you know, he's really acting just like he did down in Pensacola. And she got a video up with him. Y'all go check that video she got up with Smudgy. And y'all see my little old mama. That's what I call her, mama and Nana kitty cat. When I say, hey, Nana kitty cat. And he just, y'all guys, he just go to rolling and just be doing that and just wagging his tail. He loved for me to say that. And I don't care if he walking down the hall, whenever I say it to him, tell him, Gary, how he dropped to the carpet and go to rolling. Mm-hmm. And I'll be saying it in my little funny boy, Nana kitty cat, Nana, whoa, her titty cat. He loved for me to say that. So, okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead on and end this here video. And, oh, yeah, I need to say Happy Black History Month. And I don't know if I'm going to put up a meal or something for that or not. But, because all this food is what we eat anyway. So, anyway, guys, yeah, thumbs up my video. And remember what May always tell you guys, to think positive, use your common sense, and you definitely better use your common sense and think positive when you go in the grocery stores. And things may be coming down a little bit, just with a little bit, but we gonna pray that things gonna get better. God ain't gonna let us stay at this here state, because when we making afford it, somebody else can't afford it. That's what I'll be thinking about. I said, Lord, if I was you, ooh. So anyway, guys, think positive, use your common sense, and remember, may love you guys, and bye.
Bye, you guys.